Hi, my name is Valerie Palomares, and I am currently enrolling in Texas A&M Kingsville. I am a family of 7. I have my mom and my dad, my older sister, my 2 older brothers, and younger brother. They mean so much to me. I can't live a day without them, but I'm currently in dorms because I really wanted to have an experience of college and just to have an experience of being by myself without depending on anyone like my parents or my siblings who has been helping me a lot throughout my years to come here. Um, as from where I'm from, I am from Laredo, Texas. I've lived there practically my entire life, and it certainly felt weird coming to Kingsville because it's a bit smaller than Laredo. But even though I say I want to get out of Laredo, like there's nothing fun to do, I really miss it. I miss Laredo and I miss my family who's in there. Um, Even though Laredo didn't have or doesn't have a lot of things to do, it's just a sense of familiar. It's just so familiar to me, and I really don't want to change that. Like I really love my hometown. Um, as for my family, I mentioned I am a family of 7. Um, my mom is selling bolis, or I don't know what they're called in English, but it's like those icicles, kind of lollipops. And my dad works at a factory. My younger brother, he is still in high school. He's about to graduate next year. I'm really proud of him because he's in the music program there at high school, and he's just been doing amazing things, and I'm so proud of him. He wants to attend UTA, University Texas of Austin. I think that's how you say it. um, and I'm really proud of him because he really wants to continue the music career. My sister, my older sister, she's still attending Texas TAMU. She's attending TAMU there in Laredo, Texas. And she's going into the nursing. She's about to graduate next year, and I'm so proud of her because she's been stressful for a couple of things. She works, she helps my parents with rent, and she does all these things, and I'm just like, I'm really proud of her. She's definitely a role model to me, and I'm pretty sure to everyone else in the family. My older brother, he is a bookkeeper at a community and school there in Laredo, Texas, and he also helps me a lot when it comes to school related things. He graduated from TAMU almost a couple years ago, like 10 years ago, I think, or 5 years ago, I don't remember, but he graduated from there. He did Liberty Tax. He worked there for a couple, like 9 years, I think. So he worked there for a while. He got a degree in accounting. And my oldest brother, he went to community college, Laredo College. Before then, it was Laredo Community College, LCC, but they changed it. Even though he has a job, and I'm really proud of him because he definitely is a hard worker. He is a hard worker and an inspiration to every one of us in the household. I'm really proud of him as well. As for my pets, I have currently 4 pets in my house, back in Laredo. They're little troublemakers, I would say. But at first we had one of our dogs named BB, and she had a bunch of faces. Like, we named a couple of things to her. Like, there was Prime BB, which means like she was really adorable. She was so cute when she was younger, because we had her, because my mom got her when she was like still a baby. But I mean, she could still eat, but she was kind of a baby. She was kind of a puppy. Um, but yeah. And then she went into Skinwalker BB, which means that she would like, she had a weird way with her head. She would like twist her head to the back, and it just looked really creepy, especially when there was like dim lighting. She looked really creepy. um, and then we had a pregnant BB, because she was having kids, and we called them the first batch, like the puppies that we had. Unfortunately, we have to give them away, but we kept one, and her name is Muffin. She's a bigger dog. She's bigger than BB, than the mom. And then she got pregnant again, BB. So we called her Pregnant BB number 2. She went faces. And she had 8 puppies, and we had to give them away, because there were a lot for us to handle. But we kept with 2. We called them Doobie Doobie and Chippy Chippy. They are twins. I kid you not, they are twins. No, but they're still there in my household. Still causing trouble. They're still fighting. And I miss my dogs. I had a bunch of other dogs beforehand, like before BB, but unfortunately some of them passed away, or some of them like ran away. But overall, I really love my puppies, my dogs that I have now. As for my major, I am majoring in education. I do want to go into 2nd grade because I love working with little kids. I don't know, they're like super adorable, and they're really easy to like teach them. And the reason why I really like teaching is because I have little cousins. I have little cousins who are like, one of them starting middle school, and one of like their really younger sister started school, like pre-K 3. So yeah. Anyways, but beforehand, that the baby one hadn't been born yet, so I had my 2 little cousins. And they would just like be in my room, because I have a bunch of art things in my room, like crayons, markers, paints. So they really loved my room, and I would just print them papers, give it to them. Or when they want to learn math, I just give them like a little like small problem solving, like basic, like 2 plus 3. I don't know. I really liked it. And then in high school, I was in the band program. I did marching for 4 years, and I became a leader there. They asked me to be a service leader for my section, which was the trumpets. And there I would have to teach them like step by step on how to do marching, or how to play their music pieces and memorizing it, or having their sound loud. I found that really fun to do. And then aside from that, while I was doing marching, I was doing this program called Junior Achievement, which basically means that I got to go to elementary schools there at Laredo and teach little kids. Like, I can choose any grade I wanted, but it was to teach little kids in elementary about businesses, like entrepreneurships, needs and wants, money, and what, just like pretty much the basic when it comes to money or business, and also like community wise. So I really loved it, and it definitely made a very much clearer path for me to go into education, especially for little kids. Um, as for my future aspirations, my first choice was to go here to Kingsville. And my second choice was to go to TAMU or do LC for 2 years and then go into TAMU. Um, I've been feeling I've been feeling homesick for a while now, and I want to stay here. So my future aspiration is for me to be satisfied with my results for this semester and next semester for this entire year here. That way I can continuing my journey here in Texas A&M, Kingsville. Because it definitely is. It's a beautiful campus. It's definitely a lot smaller than TAMU. But I mean, here there's a bunch of events that I can do, a bunch of opportunities that I can do that's related to education, you know, helping little kids, teaching them things. So my future aspiration is just how I feel about the outcome of this year, and that way I can continue it all 4 years to get my bachelor's degree. So I'm really excited for this year, and I will definitely pay attention to everything that's given it to me. I am having a bit of financial problems, but I know that once I find a job here, like an on-campus work, I could definitely start paying my siblings back because they've been helping me a lot, and definitely start, you know, helping myself and helping my family. But that's pretty much it. Thank you.